Scurryface presents Night of the Living Dreds podcast with your host, Otis B. Dreds, Jack L. Monkey. Night of the Living Dreds podcast. Indie horror has a new home.
What do you think about that, man?
I love it.
That's pretty good. All right, I am Otis B. Dreds. We have Jackal Monkey is on our bat phone. He's on our special. He's on our red phone right now. He's calling from an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location.
Somewhere near Waco, Texas, I believe.
Somewhere.
But we have. I didn't want to be on camera. Nobody wants to see my fucking mug just solo. And so I was like, had to bring in our brother, Chaos Unright, the sideshow Squeaks and Chaos. How are you, sir? Thank you for coming on, man.
But shit, thanks for having me, and I'm awesome.
No, you are. Look, Corinne, she agrees. We got Paul here over there from across the pond.
Shit!
Over there in England, yes, our friend Paul Johnson.
Jolly old England.
Cheerio, mate. No, is that right? It's not right, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
We have Mike Phelps.
Paul's a damn good friend. What's up, Paul?
Mike Phelps. I'm guessing this isn't the Olympic swimmer that got busted for smoking pot, but hello nonetheless. Hello nonetheless. Oh, and thank you. We're both amazing. Did you hear that? Well, all three of us. Chaos.
Some bitch.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna do, man. I should have did this little. Let me see here. I'm gonna do this. Tom is here. Our last guest. Before I play this, maybe we can just play it at the fucking end. That'll take us out.
There you go.
We got some stuff.
Yeah.
We got some stuff to talk about. It is that holiday season, of course. Christmas next week. It's geez, where did this week go by? But yes, Tom Gebhardt, Ghost Head Tom. If you didn't catch the last episode, go check that out over on our YouTube or nightofthelivingreds.com. And he was a really fun. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, that's the guy to go talk to. Look, we have the creator of our new intro, which I am really digging it. Mr. Tom Nally, if this is Tom's work.
Oh shit!
I know. I thought, man, it turned out really well. It took a couple weeks to get it, together, but it all turned out well. Jackal Monkey, we're gonna talk about some things we just did. As I mentioned, we did a show in the middle of the week. Well, that Thursday. With Tom, because that seemed to work out, the best, and that meaning Ghostbusters Tom, not our friend. This is Tom.
Right.
And I was like, dude, are we going to, our friend over there, Tyler effing West Scurryface? I mean. He was like, "Are you guys gonna go? You guys can go Sunday too if you want." Oh, all right. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I asked you, and you were like, "Oh, hell yeah!" And I'm like, "Oh, did he really just say that?"
Yeah.
But
it's not gonna be as long as our normal show. But yeah, I thought we got some pretty cool shit going on this next year. So I figured, those that didn't know. We let them know what we got going on.
That's right, man. Hello, Iris. Welcome. Tom, he's messing with you there. He did the whole goddamn.
I'm sorry.
You see? So that's what we're gonna do. And again, I didn't want to be on camera alone. And I figured I would get Chaos because he's quite hungover today. from some Christmas parties last night. So I'm like, who better than to get a hungover Chaos Unright on here to help me out?
Yeah, right.
It happens.
Well, at least to give the viewers like Iris, I'm doing great. We're all doing awesome. Thank you for joining us, Iris. Give them something else to look at other than just my damn face.
You get this.
You know what I mean? You got this beautiful mug right here. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. I pulled out the full screen on it, man.
Oh shit!
You're gonna lose viewers.
Before we get into some of this news, I'm excited to hear. I think some of this news I may and may not know. You have a tendency to do that sometimes, Jackal Monkey. You're like, I got something to talk about, and I won't even know anything about it. So this is kind of exciting for me as well. But I want to talk about, because we do, as you heard in our new intro, we are Indie Horror's new home, I Live in Dreds podcast, and we're going to talk about some indie movies that are going to be at the Sundance Film Festival, a very prestigious festival here in the U.S. Yeah. I mean, you have had, movies such as The Witch, Babadook, fucking Blair Witch Project, Get Out, Saw. A lot of these movies that we revere as, some industry leading, horror movies started out at the Sundance Festival. So I thought that we go through some, and we're going all over the globe here. So bless you.
What's up, Primo?
Oh, bless you. There's Mrs. Dreds in the background having a sneezing fit. We are going all over the globe for this one. We'll start out in the U.S. We're going to Finland. We're going to Spain, Denmark. We're going all over the place. Yeah. So let's start with some. This one's called Fresh. It's from the U.S. here. Director Mimi Cave, screenwriter Lauren Kahn, and producer Adam McKay and Kevin Messick. As well as I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't know. Call a name. I don't know. The premise of this one, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but the premise of this one is the horrors of modern dating seen through a young woman's eyes, or young woman's defiant battle to survive her new boyfriend's unusual appetite. Interesting to say the least. Yeah,
interesting.
Right. We were talking about Mimi earlier. Yes, we were. And so let's just go down. Then we're going to Finland. We're going to Finland now. Hatching, director Hannah Bergholm. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these people's names. The premise on this one is, while desperately trying to please her demanding mother, a young gymnast, what does that even matter? Discovers a strange egg. She tucks it away and keeps it warm. But when it hatches, what emerges shocks everyone. She does a triple Lindy. No, see, nobody got that joke, did they? All right. Going back to school, Rodney Dangerfield, the triple Lindy.
Yeah, the triple Lundy.
Whatever. Lundy, tomato. It doesn't really matter.
God damn.
God damn.
I remember that one, man.
Right. We're going to Spain.
Was that back to school? That was back to school, wasn't it?
Back to school, yeah. Back to school.
Yeah, it's what I thought. Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield, yeah.
Yeah. See, not to fucking just go off the rail here, which I normally always do. It's what my brother and I were talking about earlier, like the 80s, man. I sound like I feel like a broken record. Like they don't make fucking great goddamn movies like that anymore, man.
No.
I sure don't. I sure don't.
Like I don't know why the fuck why that stuck in my. I haven't seen that fucking movie in years, but somehow fucking I knew. Oh, that's Back to School.
Back to School, yeah. No, it's certain. Well, it's like certain catchphrases from movies. Whether we haven't seen them in 30, 40 fucking years. And by the way, this is 18 older show, so yeah, if you don't like our potty mouth, you probably shouldn't be here to begin with.
Fuck off.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Hey, I told you go fuck your mother, huh? God. How does Tyler put up with this? Thank you, Tyler.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Thomas says, Thomas is here. Late. Who is the guest? Well, he's just a guest host. This is an impromptu. Not really impromptu. We usually go live this time, but just for those joining us, we just have some special announcements. To talk about the upcoming year and what NLD has in store. And I didn't want to be the only one on camera, so I brought this guy's, wonderful mug, and that way you can look at that. Come on, give us a GQ.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, give us a GQ. Can you Vogue for us? All right, well, I mean, that's close enough. That was kind of creepy and scary. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Jazz hands.
Oh God, he did the jazz hands. All right,
well, what the hell you want me to do? You tell me.
I know, right? We have next on the list. We have a movie called Piggy, and we're going to Spain for this one. Director and screenwriter Carlotta Peretta.
You said Piggy?
Piggy. Like oink oink.
Oh,
Piggy, yeah. Sarah, the apparent, the character here, deals with constant teasing from girls in her small town. But when it comes it all comes to an end when a stranger kidnaps her tormentors. Sarah knows more than she's saying and must decide between speaking up and saving the girls or saying nothing to protect the strange man who spared her.
He ain't gonna say shit.
She ain't saying nothing, not according to the picture I'm looking at right here, because this bitch is covered in blood. And then real quick, Denmark is where we're going to stop off next. Christian Toftrup, all right. Director and screenwriter, Speak No Evil, Danish family visits a Dutch family. They met on a holiday. What was supposed to be an idyllic weekend slowly starts unraveling as the Danes try to stay polite in the face of unpleasantness. Not even sure where that's going with that one. We have going back to the U.S., Alice. Director, screenwriter Kristen Verlinden, producer Peter Lawson. When a woman is in servitude in the 1800s Georgia, escapes the 55-acre confines of her captor, she discovers the shocking reality that exists beyond the tree line. It's 1973, inspired by true events. Doesn't that always get people?
Oh, hell yeah, I want to see it already, but then you said that, now I'm going to buy it.
Now you're going to, Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds fucking badass.
That don't sound bad as shit. I like movies that are kind of based with like a little bit of historical, facts.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Staying here in the U.S., director, screenwriter Riley Stearns, producer Nate Bolton and Aram, whatever. And oh my God, there's a whole list of producers on that one. Dole. After receiving a terminal diagnosis, another Sarah. It's a popular night for Sarah. You also have a Mrs. Jackal Monkey. Yeah. Sarah commissions a clone of herself to ease the loss for her friends and family.
Hell no.
That's an interesting story, though. When she makes a miraculous recovery, her attempt to have her drone or her clone decommission fails and leads to a court-mandated duel to the death. So she's got to kill herself. What an interesting concept.
That's badass. I like that.
I really
did not
think
that's where that was going to go.
I didn't either, dude. But
Me either, right?
I thought this was.
I'm telling you to do it.
I know, right? And it's like yourself. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna drop this link to this article so people can look at it whenever. Because we may or may not get to the the rest of this. Like I said, it's just not your traditional fucking your regular podcast. So it may not go an hour. Master is next on our list. USA here. See, director, screenwriter, Mary, whatever. 3 women strive to find their place at an elite New England university as the insidious specter of racism haunts the campus in increasingly supernatural fashion. Each fights to survive in this space of privilege. It seems to be a little too political for me.
Yeah,
I can see where that one's going. And you know what? We're not getting to anymore. So I dropped the link in there. Have fun, kiddies. You guys can look at the rest of the on that list. Sundance Film Festival in January. I think January 20th through the 30th. Very prestigious, as we said. If that film, your film, makes it to Sundance and being may have a good chance, man.
yeah, right.
What do you think? What are some of the ones? Some of those movies? I closed out. So I mean, which one are you guys looking forward to? I'm really looking forward to the Clone one. I like to see that one.
Yeah, that one sounded really fucking cool. And the one that you were talking about before that, with the fucking after she escapes from the big ass fucking
based
place
on
that she
that
the
one.
one that's based on a true story in the 70s. That one sounded badass.
Yeah, the 1800s, type deal. Yeah, no, that one seemed very interesting. Are you in agreement with that, Chaos?
I sure am.
All right, well, I ain't gonna ask you nothing else, man.
No, for real. That one of all the, I don't remember what you said it was called.
I don't either.
But that's like right up my alley of shit that I watch.
Yeah. There's a lot of good, and this is why, we've said it before, Jackal Monkey, as we get into some of this news that you have as far as Nightmare Ninja Studios. It's not just mask making anymore. I think we have something bigger.
Right.
But as we've said numerous times, there's a lot of interesting storylines and plot lines that are following some of these, movies, these indie movies that are out, making their way to Sundance, and that is what we want. We bitch all the time as horror fans, like, oh man, fucking remake after reboot and remake.
I'm tired of the same shit all the time.
Yeah, tired of the same shit all the time. Hey, welcome, Jeff. Thank you for joining us. And here you go. Look no further than the indie horror scene, and that's where you're going to find some of these awesome plot lines, storylines, something different that, we're not used to hearing. Not the same old.
Not the same bullshit all the fucking time.
Man, that accent really came out.
How many goddamn times they gonna remake this fucking goddamn killer doll? Hell, now the some bitch ain't even fucking possessed. He's a goddamn robot. What the hell?
Angry Texan, the Angry Texan, aka Jackal Monkey, aka James Carnes.
Did he say a goddamn Muppet? Is that what he said?
I know.
I said a robot.
Yeah.
I thought he said a Muppet. I was like, what the fuck? Here comes Gonzo.
Great. Now, I'd rather eat dirt than watch another remake as well. Yeah, as Korean.
But
Is it Korean
I
or
mean,
Korean?
that's where all the originality and everything's coming from, man.
It really
like,
is the indie horror film. Yeah, small,
I mean,
independent, fucking filmmakers like yourself. There's your segue. Couldn't have planned it any better. Go ahead. What's some news that you have
goddamn!
for
I
us
mean,
for
yeah,
Nightmare Ninja Studios?
Set that right the fuck up for me. Yeah, I mean, I mean, a lot of people, like you were saying, a lot of people don't know about this, but we're from Nightmare Ninja Studios. We're from a little bitty mass making company, and now we're making movies. We're doing full film productions, and that'll be starting probably February. But Otis is going to be the president of said Nightmare Ninja Studios LLC.
El Presidente.
El Presidente Otis. And like you were saying, it's not only that. I mean, some people may or may not know, I'm also opening a haunt next year here in Texas. There's a lot of shit that is involved that ties into this. It is primarily, I guess, horror entertainment, but I'm doing more than just horror. But yeah, like you were saying, we've got 3 full film projects. We got a horror film. We will coming out. We'll filming. Hopefully everything will get totally finished this next year with Bubak.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll get everything edited and get everything fucking done. But we'll see. And then we also have the documentary coming out. We're planning on doing my brother and I are planning on doing a documentary on Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan the Barbarian, who is from Texas.
Interesting.
And
it's a sad story too. You've told me a little bit about this story and his story. Unfortunately, a tragic end for him, I believe, at the hand of his own hand. It was a suicide.
Yeah, he committed suicide when he was pretty fucking young, man. And again, and that's another, back then they didn't have mental health back then. I mean, fuck, this was in the fucking 30s, But yeah, I feel that he's somebody that definitely a lot of people don't really know about. It seems like so. I wanted to shine a light on Robert E. Howard and his work and some of the stuff that he did in his very, very early career. Very short-lived career.
Mm.
I mean, he basically invented the fucking sword and sorcery genre. But and that right there kind of is a fucking next segue into my next. The next announcement is
because you're not pigeonhole. You're not going to pigeonhole. Nightmare Ninja Studios. You're not going to think because of the name we're just strictly horror.
Right.
No.
Like you said, that is primarily
horror, not horror, Tom. Horror.
But yeah, that's next. We're gonna start working on a fantasy film.
Right there, right? I mean, right along the lines of the whole Conan type deal. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, very heavily inspired by Robert E. Howard and Frank Frazetta's work. So
That's
I mean, and he's such a badass fucking artist and a writer too. Fucking his art is some of the most world renowned. People can see one of his paintings and they don't even know his name, but once they see it, they're like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen his work before.
Right.
Like I mean, his shit is fucking awesome. It's dark, it's brutal, and that's what I want to bring to life. And I'm not gonna say any more right now about that project, but we'll drop some more info on that after the holidays are over. But if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, you're gonna fucking love what's coming up. I've got an amazing fucking cast lined up. People that are interested in getting involved. Like I said, I haven't even started the script on this yet, but I'm kind of fleshing everything out and started asking, people, like, hey, would you be interested in, if I did this, or would you want in on this? And everybody so far, yeah, absolutely. It sounds fucking amazing. So,
and it's like, and I swear I'm probably saying it wrong. Corinne loves fantasy movies. There aren't enough made anymore. And
Right,
and that
exactly.
is absolutely that's fact. There's and I loved Conan. I
Oh
loved
yeah.
Clash of the Titans. That was
Right,
a
exactly.
huge favorite of mine. I like that one better than I do Conan. But you don't see those kind of movies anymore. They're very space oriented,
Right.
or there's nothing really like a Clash of the Titans. Are you a fan of Clash of the Titans, Chaos?
No,
What the fuck? Get the fuck.
I haven't seen it.
I'll go solo now, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's a classic. I mean, fucking Ray Harryhausen.
The
I mean,
Labyrinth,
all the
as Tom mentioned, the Labyrinth. Another, I guess like fantasy, science fiction
right.
type.
Oh,
type
hell
movie.
yeah. Labyrinth Legend.
Is that the one with the little bitty short dude that kind of looks like Keith Richards?
No, you're probably thinking of, were you thinking of Willow?
I think so.
I'm talking about Labyrinth.
That's the one. No, Labyrinth got fucking
Labyrinth has David Bowie.
David Bowie. Yeah, right. That's what I was gonna say.
But there's that little. I don't know what the hell he is.
That little motherfucker that looks like Keith Richards. Like Keith Richards and Yoda had a kid.
Oh shit!
This ain't little Keith Richards had and Yoda had a fucking bastard love child or something.
Oh my god! I won't even see that now.
That right there, Chaos. Thank you for bringing that up, because that right there probably boosted this show's viewing, because when they hear that joke, they'll be like, "This was so worth waiting for." There was shit coming up to this point, but that was so worth it.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
He fucking does. He looks just like him. Go look it up.
He does. That's what I gotta do.
Hold on.
Put a little headband on him. He's got his fucking ears sticking out like he can fly to Guam.
His fucking name is Hoggle.
Yeah, Hoggle. Yeah.
I just looked it up. His name is Hoggle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, this is nuts.
Oh shit.
This is nuts.
Just wait till later in this week.
Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of shit planned. Are you gonna drop the bomb on what you got planned, Otis? Your brainchild you got coming?
I do. We were, talking last week, and I've always been a fan of like kind of the old time radio theater back, before, we were going back like 30s, 40s and whatever, where they just had maybe radio and they just have radio theater and they just sat in front of a fucking radio and listened to this whole thing play out, in their ears. And they had to come up, as the listener, you had to come up with, your own, it was very subjective. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
right.
each person could come up and picture this very differently. Why are you laughing at me? Who said that?
Hold on.
Did you fart?
Hold on, you'll see in just a second.
Oh Jesus! All right. So I was thinking. All right. We have oh God, there it is. We have we've taken and we've met a lot of really cool, people, a lot of actors, a lot of directors, just all throughout, every aspect of, making a film. And I thought, why couldn't we get some of these actors or actresses to do a little voiceover and do some radio theater, a new and improved version, maybe a little 15-minute skit, maybe a 20-30-minute skit, you're going to start out small, but that was my thought. I like to hear what everybody, thinks in the chat. A radio theater that could span. How you doing, Bubba?
Bubba.
Bubba kill. A radio theater that won't just be strictly horror. I believe you brought it up as we were just talking about more fantasy, science fiction, maybe that kind of Lovecraftian type theater going on. And you were kind of down. You were kind of down with it. I think it's something new you don't hear a lot of. You can search YouTube and find places that will have old time, radio theater type things. But I think that would be really cool. Get some, how cool would it be maybe to, have one, Bill Moseley or something, do a voice.
Oh, dude.
Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, or Sandy Johnson, as you've talked with Sandy Johnson, Chaos. I think you've had some conversation with her. Anybody that has, depending on the story, I think it's a cool idea. Oh yeah, okay.
I think it's a really fucking rad idea. Like you said, like I whenever you said that, like I was like, I fucking love it. Like I'm all in. I'm already actually like I'm planning something. I'm gonna reach out to somebody and see if they'd be interested. But I got some pretty cool fucking ideas. I think. Man.
I got some people in mind to contact. Broadcast.com. Thomas says broadcast.com used lots of older radio shows. Pretty cool. So if you're into that kind of thing, then and I dig it, dude. I mean, I like that kind of thing, and I think it's something different. Every once in a while,
hell yeah, dude.
You get tired of looking at our fucking face,
Don't get tired of looking at me.
Oh, trust me, I'm tired already.
Yeah, damn.
So there's that. I took his ass out.
That's fucked up. That's what you get. Don't spit it on your keyboard, asshole.
That's why I turned my head at a mouthful of coffee and I was spitting on my on my new keyboard. So.
That's what you get.
All right. That was my last brainchild. I hope that I'm gonna spend the next couple weeks maybe contacting people, getting some ideas. And these could be, things that, short little broadcast, radio theater again that, we can put right there on 911dreads.com. It can, just go right up there. I mean, because we are, I am wanting to work towards getting a website built to get away from, some social media and try to, centralize everything that is NLD and indie films like into one spot. And I think it's easier that way. And then you don't have to deal with the bullshit that all of us are saying with Facebook. And all the different things that they're doing. And there's just a lot of, lot of people not really liking what's happening. I'll just put it that way. And there's a lot of people that are, looking at other means to get their media and their art out there. And I think going to a personalized, website and bringing people there versus, social media. I mean, of course, social media works when you're trying to promote things and this and that, but
bring back MySpace.
I know you see the things like, the whole Trump, like miss me yet and all that, not to get political, but I was thinking about that same thing, like MySpace, miss me yet? Yeah, I fucking do.
Yes, we do.
I fucking do. I would love to have MySpace back. But is there anything else that we need to cover, Jackal Monkey? I do want to find out what's going to happen with the sideshow in the upcoming year. Any big plans on that front? But do we have any?
What you got planned, Chaos?
Yeah, what do you got going on? Do you have anything on the horizon?
Like, well, as y'all can see, I finally got my system back up and running. But I just decided I was going to go and, take off till the first of the year. But we're going to come back. And we're going to come back. We're going to try to get some heavy hitters in there.
Nice.
Try to switch it up. I don't think we're going to do the karaoke anymore due to the fact that every time we do it, my damn show gets muted.
No, it does. Yeah. I mean,
even if they're singing it, but we may pop one in there every once in a while just because. But
right.
I don't know. I don't know how to get around it. I guess we
that's a lot of, I think, like some legal mumbo jumbo type deals.
maybe we should make a list of the songs they're going to sing on there, and if we get hit for a certain song, we can't do that one song no more. I don't know.
Well, are you gonna be haunting this coming year? I know you had to take off a little bit early this year, Chaos. You and Squeaks Unright both came down with a little bug.
Yeah,
you got the damn vid. And are you gonna be?
I'm haunting. Yeah, I will be haunting.
Jackal Monkey, you gonna be at Jackal Monkey's
I'm gonna be somewhere this year.
You're gonna be some damn where. Listen to what you mean.
I don't know. There's only one reason I could see that I might not be haunting this year.
What would that be?
I don't know if I can say it. I don't know if I would be involved in any of the filming or anything. I might not be haunting if it's going on that time because that's going to take.
Oh, you're going to be involved in filming.
I know. I know.
To what extent, we don't know.
Which ones are filming and when. The man's got so much stuff going on.
Right. Hey, like I said, shit. It's not going to interfere with anything because, like I said, I'm going to be running the haunt at the same time too. So I want to make sure that everything's not going to. Everything should work out to where it's not going to affect the haunt season. Should.
Well, then
should. In theory, that sounds great.
Yeah. I just woo.
He said, "I just whoop." Wait. All right. With that being said, man, we don't have anything else. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit shorter version, man. I need to go grab me something to eat, and I'm going to talk to these silly bastards off air. And but I do want to thank everyone that joined us, all the kind words that were mentioned in the chat. I'm not going to play the 12 Pains of Christmas because I don't feel like hanging on live that long. I'm lazy. I'm stoned and I'm lazy. But I want to thank everyone who joined us here live. Of course, it's going to be floating.
Oh yeah, thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be float. God, I can't speak. This is why I need to just stop. It's
going to be throat.
Big things coming.
Big things coming. Chaos. Thank you, sir, for kind of mixing it up a little bit, so not everybody had to look at this all night.
As always, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
And
both of you.
Definitely appreciate that. And Jackal Monkey, super fucking excited, man, for what 2022 holds for Nightmare Ninja Studios. I think there's going to be probably a new look. Maybe I'd love to have a website for that one to get it kind of off social media. Have it
somebody out there listening, one of our viewers, if you happen to make websites, hit me up. Let me know what's up. We would love a fucking website.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know what? For quality work, we will certainly pay. I mean, it's not that we want somebody to do something for free. If you
hey, goddamn right.
Do it to our specifications, then yes, you'll be compensated fairly. But yes. Please, anybody who knows anybody can build a fucking website, man, hit us up. And with that, again, thank you, Chaos. Where did Squeaks go? Did she was there before.
She's hiding.
Okay.
I think she went to go feed D-Face.
Oh, that's cute. All right, Jackal Muggy, I want to say bye. Of course, don't hang up yet.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna see you guys next Sunday. And when are you coming back with the sideshow? Are you going to be back next Sunday?
first Sunday in January.
The
which
first
is
Sunday of January. Okay.
going to be the second, January 2nd.
January 2nd. A day before Mrs. Dreds' birthday. So January 2nd, the sideshow, and of course you have your pages out there. Did you throw them out there real quick before we get out of here?
Chaotic Creations on Facebook and Chaos Entertainment, which is all me. It's all me running it all, but it's just so I got different shit going on here. And if you don't like one thing, you can still go check out the other one and don't have to see the other stuff. Trying to play it smart, but it may be a pain in the ass. I don't know.
There you go. This is Tom's World. He said to tell James to stay on and bring me in after the show to talk about a website.
Oh shit!
What's up, Slane?
Slane, how are you? Sorry, we're at the end of our show, but you just always go back and listen again. Thank you guys again, and hey, we'll talk to you next week.
Scurryface presents Night of the Living Dreds podcast with your host, Otis B. Dreds, Jack L. Monkey. Night of the Living Dreds podcast. Indie horror has a new home.